Many years ago, in a small village called Sukhpur, there lived a young boy named Arjun. Arjun was only 12 years old, but he had to take care of his old grandmother all by himself. Arjun's parents had passed away when he was very small. Now only his grandmother was there with him. She was very old and could not walk properly. She needed Arjun's help for everything. Arjun loved his grandmother very much. Every morning he would wake up early, cook food for both of them, and then go to the forest to collect firewood. He would sell this firewood in the market.
Fresh mangoes! Get your fresh mangoes here!
How much for this bundle?
Best fabrics in the market. Come and see.
Buy food with that money. Life was very difficult for Arjun. Sometimes he did not have enough money to buy food. Sometimes he had to sleep hungry. But he never complained. He always worked hard with a smile on his face. The other children in the village would go to school, play games, and have fun. One day, Arjun was coming back from the market after selling his firewood. He had earned only 20 rupees that day. He was thinking, with this 20 rupees, I will buy some rice and dal for grandmother. At least we will not sleep hungry tonight. As he was walking, he saw an old beggar sitting on the roadside. The beggar was very thin and weak. He looked like he had not eaten for many days. He was shivering because he did not have proper clothes to protect himself from the cold wind. When Arjun saw the beggar, his heart filled with sadness. He thought, "This poor man looks even more helpless than me. At least I have a home and my grandmother, but this man has nobody." Arjun stood there thinking for a few minutes. He looked at the 20 rupees in his hand. He knew that if he gave this money to the beggar, he and his grandmother would have to sleep hungry that night. But then he went to the beggar and gave him all 20 rupees. He said, "Uncle, please take this money. Buy some food and warm clothes for yourself." The beggar looked at Arjun with surprise. He could see that Arjun himself was very poor. He said, "But beta, you also look like you need this money. Are you sure you want to give it to me?" Arjun smiled and said, "Don't worry about me, uncle." Arjun felt happy in his heart, even though he knew he would be hungry that night. He went home and told his grandmother that he could not sell the firewood properly, so he did not get much money. He did not want to make his grandmother worried about their food. The next morning, Arjun went to the forest as usual to collect firewood. As he was walking between the trees, he heard a soft crying sound. He stopped and looked around. Then he saw a small bird lying on the ground. The bird's wing was broken. It was trying to fly, but could not. There was a cat nearby, looking at the bird like it was about to attack. Arjun quickly ran towards the bird and picked it up. The cat ran away. Arjun held the bird gently in his hands and said, "Don't worry, little one, I will take care of you." Arjun's friend, Mohan, was also in the forest. He came and said, "Arjun, why are you wasting your time with this bird? You need to collect firewood. If you don't collect enough wood, you will not earn money today also. Yesterday also you earned nothing. How will you eat?" But Arjun said, "Mohan, this bird is injured. If I leave it here, the cat will eat it, or it will die from its injury. I cannot let that happen. Every life is important." Mohan shook his head and said, "You are too kind for your own good, Arjun. One day this kindness will make you suffer." Saying this, Mohan went away. Arjun carefully took the bird home. He made a small nest for it using old cloth. He gave it some water and small pieces of bread. He tied the bird's wing carefully with a soft cloth so it could heal. His grandmother saw everything. She said, "Arjun, my child, you have such a golden heart, but I am worried. We don't have enough food for ourselves, and now you are taking care of this bird also." Arjun replied, "Grandmother, don't worry. God will take care of us. We should never stop helping others just because we are in difficulty ourselves." For the next few days, Arjun took care of the bird while also working in the forest. He would give a part of his own food to the bird. Slowly, the bird's wings started healing. 1 week later, Arjun was walking through the market. Suddenly, he heard a child crying loudly. He ran towards the sound and saw a small girl, about 5 years old, standing alone and crying. Arjun went to her and asked gently, "Little sister, why are you crying? What happened?" The girl said while sobbing, "I came to the market with my mother, but I saw a balloon seller and went to see the balloons. When I turned back, my mother was not there. I am lost. I don't know where my mother is." Arjun felt very sad for the little girl. He said, "Don't worry, I will help you find your mother. Do you know your house? Where do you live?" The girl said, "I live in Rampur village. It is very far from here." Arjun was shocked. Rampur was at least 10 kilometers away from Sukpur. It would take the whole day to go there and come back. And he had important work to do that day. He had promised a shopkeeper to deliver firewood, and the shopkeeper would pay him 50 rupees. That was a lot of money for Arjun. But when he looked at the crying face of the little girl, his heart melted. He thought, "How can I leave this small child alone? If I don't help her, who will? What if something bad happens to her?" He held the little girl's hand and said, "Don't worry, I will take you home safely. Come with me." Arjun started walking towards Rampur village with the little girl. The sun was very hot. The road was long and difficult, but Arjun kept walking, encouraging the little girl and telling her stories to make her happy. After walking for many hours, they finally reached Rampur village. The girl showed him her house, and when they reached there, the girl's mother was standing outside, crying and worried. When she saw her daughter, she ran towards her and hugged her tightly. She had tears of relief in her eyes. She asked the girl, "Where were you? I was so worried."
"I climbed all the way up to get my balloon back. He was so brave."
Thank you so much, Beta. That was very kind of you. Please, let us help you. We are so grateful for everything you've done. Your kindness is appreciated, but we must...
Here, take this food. You must promise me you will eat. Stay safe, my loves.
By the time he reached his village, it was late at night. He had lost the whole day and did not earn any money. The shopkeeper had given his work to someone else. But Arjun did not regret his decision. He was happy that he could help the little girl. The next morning, when Arjun woke up, he saw that the bird he had been taking care of was fully healed. Its wing was completely fine now. The bird was flying inside the house, testing its wings. Arjun opened the window and said, "Little friend, you are all fine now. You can go back to your home in the forest." There was a knock on the door. When he opened it, he saw a strange old man standing outside. The old man was wearing white clothes and had a long white beard. His eyes were very bright and full of wisdom. He was carrying a small bag. The old man smiled and said, "Are you Arjun?" Arjun was surprised. He said, "Yes, I am Arjun, but who are you, and how do you know my name?" The old man said, "I have heard a lot about you, Arjun. People in many villages are talking about your kindness. They say you are the most kind-hearted boy in this entire region." Arjun felt shy. He said, "I have not done anything special. I just try to help people when I can." The old man said, "That is what makes you special, my child." Then the old man opened his bag and took out a small seed. The seed was glowing with a soft golden light. He gave the seed to Arjun and said, "This is a magical seed. Plant this seed in your backyard. Water it every day with clean water. And remember one thing. This plant will only grow if you continue to be kind and helpful to others. If you become selfish or greedy, the plant will die." Before Arjun could ask anything more, the old man disappeared. Arjun immediately planted the seed in their small backyard. He watered it carefully. Then he left for the forest to do his daily work. That day, while Arjun was collecting firewood, he saw a woman carrying a heavy load of hay. She was struggling to walk because the load was too heavy for her. Arjun immediately went to help her. He said, "Auntie, let me carry this load for you. Where do you need to take it?" The woman was grateful. Arjun carried the heavy load to her house, even though he was getting late for his own work. When he came back home in the evening, he was amazed to see that the magical seed had already started growing. A small plant had come out of the soil. It was glowing with a soft golden light. His grandmother said, "Arjun, this is truly magical. Plants take many days to grow, but this one grew in just one day." The tree had grown fruits, but these were not ordinary fruits. These were golden fruits that sparkled like diamonds. Arjun and his grandmother could not believe their eyes. Arjun carefully plucked one fruit. The moment he touched it, the fruit turned into a bag of gold coins. His grandmother started crying with happiness. She said, "Arjun, my child, your kindness has finally been rewarded. Now we will never be poor again." But Arjun said something that made his grandmother even prouder. He said, "Grandmother, this wealth is not just for us. This is God's gift so that we can help other people who are in need, just like we were." He built a school in the village so that all poor children could study for free. He opened a free food center where hungry people could come and eat. He also found the old beggar whom he had helped that day. He gave the beggar a small house to live in and money for his daily needs. He found the woman whose daughter he had helped. He made sure that her family never faced any financial problems again. The magical tree became famous as the Tree of Kindness. People would come to see it and learn the lesson of helping others.